0.01 exactly. So we all know what Pokemon is. Now let me just take you back how it started for Ash Ketchum. 20 years back, in early 1997, Ash Ketchum decided that he's going to be a Pokemon master. There are a lot of competitions, and obviously for 20 years, Ash participated, but he won it at the 20th time. Now let's just look back. My life is pretty much exactly how Ash did. I started from scratch. I'm talking about school. Obviously, we all know that we start from scratch at school. And over there, I had a mentor who helped me build my character. Same way Professor Oak did for Ash Ketchum. Fellow distinguished guests and fellow Toastmasters. Today, I'm going to talk about mentorship. And with a snap of a finger, I'm going to bring back my memories from childhood, from my high school and university. So when the word mentor comes to you, you imagine mentor someone huge, big, respected in the community. Only that person could be the mentor. But in reality, any single person that knows a little bit about things that you want to learn, any person who has knowledge about the things that you want to have, or any person who has the experience of doing the things that you're going to do, could be a mentor for you. Like Ash Ketchum, when I went to school, I wasn't clear about my life. Obviously, like in 9th grade, I had two options. Either I would study biological sciences, which is equivalent to pre-medical in Pakistan, or I could study maths and physics, the pre-engineering part. I had 14 out of 20 in math in 9th, and 20 out of 20 in biological sciences. So the obvious choice is you're going to pick the pre-medical. I did, just because I took 40 out of 20. But when it comes to my 10th grade, I had a new math teacher. Obviously, I wasn't good at math. There was a question, and he called me on the stage. I'm trying to solve the question, but it's so obvious that I'm not able to solve it. And within that moment, I thought that was a personal attack, but then my teacher told me. I used to ride a bicycle when I was a kid. But when it came to vacation, I left my cycle in the yard and we went for a 3-month vacation. But during that time, it was raining. And due to the rain, the cycle that I had was rusty. And I wasn't able to ride it anymore. What's happening on you, young fella, is exactly what my cycle is. You used to know what mathematics is, but as of right now, you're rusty and you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about and what you're trying to solve. It hit me right in the heart because obviously my class was like smaller than the audience right now. There were only 5 students in that class, but still, when the teacher roasts you in front of the friend, it hit you right in the heart. After that, I told myself that I'm going to prove to that teacher that I will know more than all other students who are going to study this math and physics. In fact, due to the very same words of that teacher, in 11th grade, I switched from biological science to math. And after that, the path that I decided I'll be a doctor, and that was set for me, is no longer the path that I chose. And as of right now, I'm an electrical engineer. Moving back, things were off to me that I did that in spite to prove something. But in reality, I actually learned that I understood things. My teacher only roasted me for once, but after that, whenever the questions came for me, he taught me with patience. He told me, this is not how you solve it. This is how you approach it you have supposed to take. And that's a real mentor for me. A teacher that changed my life. He wasn't a coach. What coaches do, they actually set a certain goal for it that you have to do it. And they set the pace and tell you have to do this, you have to do that, and you have to do that. But a mentor doesn't set the goal. It rather shows you the way. If you want to become a doctor, you can continue on, no issue. But if you have an aptitude for this part, perhaps maybe if you could try this. That single mentor changed my life. But the question is, how many mentors do we have in our life? Within Toastmasters, there's a program called mentorship. Within Toastmasters, when you decide to have a mentor, you can actually find a senior friend who have more experience than you. And that mentor will set a path for you. You have so many pathways, but the path that you're going to choose, the mentor will help you. You have to give a speech, 5 to 7 minutes. You have to manage your time. There's a title, there's a body, there's an ending, there's a starting. How to connect those things. Mentor will just put the path, stitch a path for you, but you have to decide. When it comes to mentor, you don't have to do the things the way you are. Mentor is going to point you the way. It's your own personal work that is going to set you apart. Mentorship in Toastmasters is as defined as this. You have to pick a mentor and you have to work for it. You think that you can do it. But when it comes to actual practice, only then you would realize you have to learn from others. Best example, 4 years at university, I started so many public speaking events. Even within the next few years, I'm going to go into a school as a judge. But when it came to this stage, when it came to actual presentation that I had supposedly from 5 to 7 minutes, I ended at 7:43. 13 seconds beyond you. No matter where you are, you will always need a mentor. And one thing about the thing that you become a learner, never feel ashamed in approaching anyone that is going to be a mentor. I felt ashamed when I asked the teacher that why you roasted me. But when I went through the shame and actually talked with the teacher, I learned from his experience. I'm standing where I am. I will snap of the finger when I look back in the past. Maybe if I didn't have that mentor, I would be right now studying at a book. I may have no experience in public speaking. And maybe I would just be in a library trying to cram the words in the biological terms and with the vision of becoming a doctor. But I'm glad today where I'm standing. It's all because of the mentor that the path he chose for me. Thank you.